Well, backroom deal-making on the last day of Parliament for the year has delivered Julia Gillard a potentially crucial two-vote cushion. The now former Speaker, Harry Jenkins, has moved to the backbench and will vote with the government. The now former coalition backbencher, Peter Slipper, is the new Speaker, depriving Tony Abbott of a vote. The move blindsided the opposition leader, but it wasn't long before he went back on the attack. Political correspondent Tom Miggleton reports on a day of intrigue in Canberra.
An emotional start to a day that'll long live in Parliament's memory.
And pay respect to the elders past and present of all Australia's Indigenous peoples.
Unbeknownst to the opposition, the Speaker had decided to resign, giving up the umpire's whistle to return to the fray with his Labor teammates.
I go placidly with my humour intact. I wish you all well.
It's an occasion of which we had no notice. I say that without any criticism whatsoever of anyone, but it is a remarkable thing.
The plot soon thickened for Tony Abbott as Harry Jenkins turned up for his first caucus meeting in 4 years.
Now behave yourselves from now on in, all right?
There was a suspicious absence from a simultaneous meeting of the coalition party room.
I didn't call the roll, but I didn't see him there.
Backbencher Peter Slipper had accepted an offer from the government to replace Mr Jenkins.
Did you know, had you spoken to Harry Jenkins before about his resignation?
And resigned his party membership.
Did Mr Slipper give you any indication that he was in discussions in relation?
The opposition tried to block the move.
I move that the member for Lyons do take the chair of this House as Speaker.
I decline the nomination, Mr Clark.
After 9 goes at nominating a Labor member,
I move that the member for Braddon do take the chair of this House as Speaker.
I decline the invitation, thank you.
the coalition's rearguard action failed.
The Labor Party will come to rue this day. They will come to rue the precedent that they have created.
Mr Slipper was elected unopposed, the traditional show of resistance an even more hollow ritual than usual.
I've been encouraged in this opportunity to serve the Parliament in a new way by the actions of some people in the Liberal National Party in recent times.
There's been a move to disendorse Mr Slipper at the next election, with many in his party seeing him as a liability.
Frankly, I've got to admit that I'm not perfect and I've made some mistakes, as some of the colourful stories about me reveal.
He's not my man. He's the Prime Minister's man now. It's what she makes of him. It's what she says about him, because now she's the one who has to defend him.
In his seat on the Queensland Sunshine Coast, reaction was mixed.
He's a sleaze. Simply, people don't like him up here anymore anyway.
I haven't heard all his reasons yet to know why he's sort of carrying on like this, so there must be perhaps two sides, I don't know.
A little bit of a coup for the Labor Party, I think, there maybe.
Prime Minister?
Back in Parliament, the Prime Minister denied Mr Jenkins had been pushed.
The former Speaker, the member for Scullin, came to see me at 7:30 this morning and advised me that he would be tendering his resignation at 9 a.m.
Oh, Harry, 7:30 in the morning. Oh, Harry, what a surprise. What a surprise, Harry.
One time on their feet praising the member for Scullin, the next time on their feet trying to trash his well-known reputation for honour.
The opposition says the government's move trashed parliamentary convention.
One of the most squalid manoeuvres, one of the most sordid political fixes that this Parliament has seen in many a long year.
But the government denies it's broken with tradition.
Complete nonsense and another part of the fabric of deceit that they are out there in the Australian community with.
Either way, the move gives the government some breathing space. It's more likely to survive a by-election, and it strengthens its hand when negotiating with the Greens and the Independents.
Look, of course, I have lost a little bit of leverage. I'm not going to try and, talk around that issue.
And he says he's sure the government wants to proceed with his reforms, despite the pain they're causing in some Labor seats. Tom Miggleton, Lakeline.